Welcome to another Age of Empires 2 video. We have Hera versus TheCode. They are playing a deathmatch on the DMWC2 Ghost Lake map type. The date was the 12th of September that they played this, and it is a Mayan war. So they start in Post Imperial Age with the map fully revealed. Let's get straight into, have a quick look at the civ tree. Where they start with an extra villager, minus 50 food. Resources do last longer for them, but villagers work slower. Not so great for a deathmatch. Archers get cheaper, so they do have 30% cheaper archers as they are in Post Imperial. Plumed archers, of course, the obsidian arrows, and that's mostly it. Won't see too many walls. We'll see lots of eagle warriors. Of course, their tech tree. Eagle warriors for infantry, no horses, a lot of arbalists, so that will be great. The plumes will be coming out, and here is their siege tech, so we'll see a lot of meat shields with the rams and probably a lot of heavy scorpions. But let's get straight into it and see what is happening. So on the right in the red we have the code, starting here on that side, a desert ghost lake, which is interesting. And Hera on the left in the blue. So let's get straight into it, and we are starting with the code's point of view. So firstly, he is sending his eagle warrior straight over, harassing the villagers. Very good stuff, standard start. The barracks coming out, he will be going for the eagle rush right here. A market for the early trade, I guess. No, he deleted that. That was a mistake. Unfortunate move by the code. And we also have barracks coming out for Hera, with the castle coming down, blocking those out, and the eagle warriors are arriving so late there's already eagle warriors to defend. They are really on the opposite sides of the map here. It is a tiny 2-player map, but still a lot of space. We preemptively have a lot of houses for the code. He does not want to be hit with the housing sound of shame. So Eagle's been pumped out. Hera is looking to make his first move forward. Got a decent little army of 8 eagles right there. And the code's army of 3 is not going to match that. Oh no, but it's going on the other side too. So it's a very open map. They're going to be running straight past each other. And probably a lot of this will be happening, which will make for an interesting game, because they're both going to have to defend instead of just fighting straight in the middle, which is what often happens in a deathmatch, depending on the map, of course. And these eagles will get swiftly annihilated. They'll come in the back and prevent some housing, getting some good scouting, but there's a whole army chasing them. These in the back have stopped a castle, which is nice, but they will also get cleaned up. They will come out. Oh, yep, the code is guarding every relic he knows is on the map, because they are playing on revealed. So he's posting all his units there. He's going to know if Hera is trying to take those. So we will see monks coming out from him shortly, as he does get the House of Shame sound anyway. And gets population cap, but we have the couple castles coming up in a moment. And they have found each other in the middle, around the relic. So good to have those eagles out there. It's good to know where your opponent is going to be coming from. So hopefully we see some more scouting from Hera very shortly, but he is sending reinforcements for his sad army that could get smushed, but they will reunite and there will be a battle on that ghost desert. Having the first archers coming through for Hera, which is nice to see. We want to see some of those for the code as well. Yep, just starting to be massed. So Hera is pushing in with his somewhat of a larger army if he uses it all. But the numbers are in the code's favour for this engagement. Oh no, that switches straight back as Hera brings in his reinforcements, as baited the code into a fight right on the other side of the map. So that was a good engagement under all his archers. Pity that castle wasn't quite firing, but now we have some big reinforcements coming in from the code, and he will look to take this battle back over. And I heard the relics being picked up. That was most likely the code. That's really bugging me, not sure which one it is. See the stream of red coming down the middle. The meat wagon's not so good when you have eagle warriors romping in front of your base. they're not going to take damage, well, they will take a lot of damage from them. The plumed archer is pulling back and sending these eagles off to his death underneath the tower, trying to get rid of some of that plumed archer pressure though, and Hera is seeing that and wanting to keep his archers, so pulling those back. But it's more expensive or more difficult to build archers purely because you need castles, which take longer to build, and players are running out of stone. You can build infinite barracks, but you can only build so many castles. Once they get their ecos going though, the raiding will begin like that, which I expect to see a lot more of, and the tactful move coming in on the right of Hera's base by TheCode, very good to see, and he is cleaning up a couple, or a engagement at the bottom, and then will lose the one at the top, and he's going to get pushed back here. Those eagles aren't having too much fun under that arrow fire. Another relic being picked up. Yeah, found that one. That one over there, so fantastic by TheCode to get all of possibly the 5 relics. It's very nice if he did. So the army being built up again, a little bit of scouting with these archers. They're going to have a bad time underneath that castle, but apparently they don't get murdering holes, so don't worry. I love to see a castle on a hill. And those eagles are just cruising through the back of Hera's base, getting some scouting intelligence, wanting to know where that eco is so he can hit it. But nice town centre on the left of TheCode's base. That is going to come in handy, having that separate eco, so you know, if that gets hit or his other base gets hit, it's not going to be a problem. But we do see Hera pulling ahead a little bit in the points, which can be misleading with resources and whatnot, but I dare to say it may be a bit of an accurate assumption at this stage. Things can sway very quickly, of course, but this is a nice army by Hera. And these meat shields are doing good. He needs to get some eagle warriors in here. We're going to see some running in. No, just a gazillion archers. That's all he needs, he says. He sends his own meat shields in. So it's become a meat shield war. Oh, he's got a few eagles in there to take care of business, and it has become a plumed archer war. Oh, they look funny when they walk or when they run slow. And a whole heap of meat wagons coming in. TheCode is a big fan of them. That eco is expanding. Getting a few farms up on the left for Hera. Not too many on stone there, but there is a big mine down here which is maxed out. Plenty of food and wood for Hera. Could build a couple more castles as well and really pump up that plumed archer production. And now the meat wagon side is an advantage of Hera, and he's going to be taking out the siege workshop and slowing down the production for TheCode, which will be very useful in these coming wars. But he just gets annihilated by all the archers, and the siege rams do work against each other. Those ones struggling to get through, but come on, you may as well take a few hits. You're right there, buddy. Smack it. Okay, and is this the raid? No, we have a villager push coming for a future raid. Oh, does Hera know about that? No, he does not know that TheCode is built there, but he does see the trees are chopped, so he may have a suspicion. But either way, he's going to take that out. And does TheCode? Yes, he saw that. He well and truly knows. And he's building a castle to defend. So, TheCode is at max population right now. This is getting to the solid mid-game of the battle. But if that made sense. The solid mid-battle of the game. There you go. Couple monks in the back line for Hera, healing up those plumed archers. And this is a really fast-paced game that hurts your head when you play. So, I'm impressed with the amount that these players have managed to do. A few halberdiers though, not so useful, but possibly Hera is running low on gold? Not so much, but a little bit. He probably wants to use that gold on his plumes. Just have a few halberdiers up the front to deal with those eagles that come through and get the plumes. Don't want to let a bunch of eagles into your plumes, that will be very painful. A little bit of a peaceful moment as the players rebuild their armies and reconsider their strategies. We do have a rotation to the middle from Hera. A little bit more risky moving further away from his base, but also away from TheCode's army. So if he can do some damage here, it's going to be very, very helpful, and no army to defend him. He is sending his siege rams over, but will Hera react to this? He's not scouted for where TheCode's... Will TheCode react to this? He's not scouted for where Hera's army is. Is he... No, he doesn't look distracted over there. Just cleaning that up casually. Let's see how many... Yep, all 5 relics for TheCode, which is bolstering his gold a lot. But gold does not matter when you don't have an army. He has found the rotation and has put his meat wagons at the front. The halberdiers will be doing some good work, but will quickly go down. Interesting decision here. Do the eagle warriors attack the rams or the archers? He opts for both. He does win the ram war and can now send 2 eagle warriors towards the archers to try and clean them up. Now, I do believe Hera has the advantage, but TheCode has his meat wagons and a couple siege onagers. Hits, and they will take those meat wagons out. They will be gone very quickly. Good to see some damage coming through from those meat wagons, getting them hitting the buildings. Good to see some crumblage. Constantly pop cap, so it's becoming, do you have enough villagers on the resources, or do you have enough military units in the battle? So a lot of it is about composition and how your army does against the opponent army. Every unit space being incredibly valuable. This is a nice little base for TheCode on the right here. As I say that, Hera works to take that out. He knows it's there, of course. Still getting those resources on the left. It is just a wood cutting camp, but you know, wood is essential in this map when you're building so many archers. Wood and gold. And look at that gold fly up. He's getting so much all the time. And it looks like Hera wants to take out this castle. But I don't know if he has enough rams there. That trebuchet is the answer though. It will make good work, and those eagle warriors from red may push straight into it and take it down. But no, TheCode opts to send his eagle warriors at the archers, and they die a merciless death. TheCode is going to have to move forward and do something about these. He's got a bunch of villagers repairing, but it seems to be going down a bit quicker than it's been repaired. So he sends the siege rams forward in an attempt to take out the trebuchets, but there are just too many archers. Even the archers are taking down the siege rams. So TheCode is going to lose this castle on the front, but he is putting some nice pressure on the left hand side here. If he moves those towards these wood lines, he will have an effective disruption going on. Maybe spam some more eagles out of there and or even some siege rams and just put them straight there with no defense. He is winning the fight in the middle if he can... Wow, he is winning the fight in the middle. That castle is surviving, and these archers are massing and surrounding. So if he can, continue this push, he's probably forgotten about it though, which is a pity. There's a lot to be going on and focusing on. This has been a constant battle for that gold over there. It's been contested a few times. We have a little bit of a lull as the rally points need to be reset by these players. This left hand push by TheCode has been wiped out by siege rams finally. What a hilarious end. Archers versus siege rams. Classic battle. And TheCode is pushing his way down the right side. exterminating what buildings Hera has built there. And Hera pulls back, knows that this is coming, and will be sending some units out to defend it, but he's also got to send something on the left. And this is like a ocean with the moon's rotation, blowing from side to side, and the code score is significantly in the advantage as he masses his troops and begins his push forward, and actually sends a bunch of archers back. No, just taking them for a bit of exercise. Still got a lot of resources and pop caps, so that's a very nice position to be in. Now, so you know it's a difficult game when you are out of resources and 150 population. So Hera is really feeling the strain, and the GG is called. So we have the win from the code, a fantastic play. Had the waves pushing back and forth on both sides, but the code was able to finish that one up. Look at that base. Beautiful conglomerate of buildings. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.